Hey, Trinity here from Esoteria, and I apparently have a reading for you and me. So I was pulling out the Oracle of the Hecatan Path, and like a reading literally fell out. So we're gonna do this. Anyway, if this is your first time here, hi, I'm Trinity from Esoteria. Yeah, I guess I should put the LLC because I'm LLC. So I'm not exactly sure what this reading is going to be totally about. However, Hecate has a message for us. And so we're going to go ahead and listen since she's being so vocal and so loud. All right. So, like, I literally was taking the cards out of the box and they like fell all on the floor with a reading right there. So we're going to go ahead and get this. All right. So first on the split, we have number 7, which is all about cleansing. I cannot pronounce that, but it's eater of filth. Okay. So right now you're going through a massive spiritual cleansing. You may as well just get started now. Get rid of the stuff that you don't need. You may be moving. FYI. So utilize the time between now and then to get completely rid of stuff. And I think that the path will be laid out for you after that. Temple of Agena, which is sacredness. Okay. So focus on cultivating your faith. Keep up on your spiritual hygiene as you're cleansing. Then I've got, those are the 2 themes. So basically you're going through a sacred spiritual cleansing right now. 60 is the holy daemon upper realm, which is divinity. This is definitely spiritually guided for you, whatever is happening to you. Hillrose Pyre, sacred fire, unity. And then we've got Philermos, lover of solitude, retreat. Okay. Yeah. I have a feeling that whoever this is for, you're going to be moving relatively soon. I'm being told I do not need that. And I had pulled my Oracle of the Phoenix, but they're having me hold off on that one for right now. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Goddess Power Oracle as well. Okay. Aim, adaptability. Okay. So if there's been a monkey wrench that has been thrown into your stratosphere lately by, I'm hearing by someone else, this is kind of, I had a reading on Facebook the other day that talked about a tower moment that may not be yours, but it will impact you in some way. It looks like this is happening currently. A truth has come out, and you're getting to see the wreckage of the land and making some informed decisions based on that. Careful with the lack mindset right now. Everything is going to be okay. You're going to be, everything in this is telling me that you are being divinely guided. This was supposed to happen. The tower had to fall. And whether it was fair or not is not the point. This is to get you redirected into where you're supposed to be going, what you're supposed to be doing, to fulfill your mission is what I am hearing right now. Okay. All right. Ace of Cups and the Five of Wands. You've got a lot of internal battle going on right now. That needs to stop. You're being your own worst enemy with your mental process. So have trust and faith that you are going to be just fine. Just fine. You're going to be just fine. Six of Wands. Okay. All right. Spirit of love, light, and truth. Please give me clarity as to the messages that are coming through so that we can get the best guidance possible for our greatest good. Okay. Tell me what this is all about, please. Tell me what this is all about, please. Okay. The Hanged Man, the Star, and the Empress. Okay. All of this is happening so that you can heal fully. This is and to move you from being in the state that you're in, where you feel like you just can't, like I'm getting the image of a car turned upside down, spinning its wheels. It's to right the car so that you can start taking off and moving forward with your life. Don't be scared. Everything that is about to unfold for you is for your greater good, and it will turn out really, really well. I promise. There's nothing in here that says that, calamity is going to happen as a result of this. Only good things, only positive things that are happening for you, although they may, to the outside world, people may be like, oh God, I'm glad that wasn't me. That's going to be something that you're going to be just fine. You are going to be just fine. Okay. Because this is for your healing so that you can get into your creative juices and start manifesting the life that you have wanted to live for quite some time. I'm being told Kipper now. Utilize the time that you have to really spend a lot of quality time with the people that you love. Okay. Especially if you might be moving long distance. I'm not gonna lie. I'm seeing a completely different environment moving forward. All right. So this is due to a person who is false. They are really, this is something where I'm being in a 12-step program and running away from your problems as far as your drinking. Sometimes you have to change your location, your playground that you play on, and the playmates that you play with, okay? If you're chronically doing that, that is a geographical solution. But if you are trying to get away from this false person, that is what is actually being denoted here. You may have a stalker. You may have someone who is really working against you actively. This person is very sick, and that's not something that you are going to change. And I'm hearing that you have worked really hard to save yourself, that you have followed divine guidance. This is just the continuation of that. And it sucks because I feel the topsy-turviness of this whole thing. It's very unsettling. But knowing that, this is part of the storm. I'm hearing that you've kind of been in the eye of the storm, but now the worst the worst is behind you, but you have to get through that other part of the hurricane. Okay. Main female, bad health. And sudden wealth. Okay. let me pull from my tarot to see who this main female is. I'm being told to put these cards back in just in case they want to come back out. And to move this over here. Okay. So this person has greatly impacted you to the point where you have, like, I'm not necessarily seeing physical. As they had me move it up, this looks like this is a past situation. Someone was they may have been sending you magic. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of the jive I'm getting from this. But it also seems to be, let me pull one more from the Kipper. Is there anything else that needs to come out of the Kipper deck, please? Is there anything else that needs to come out of the Kipper deck? Nope. Okay. They may have been wishing ill health on you. That's so not freaking cool. Oh my God, who does that? But this is really to orient you so you are completely out of their stratosphere. If you know who this is, you may do a specific cord cutting. If you are kind of lost as to, like, I'm getting the symptoms that someone's been doing something metaphysically against me, there are mantras that you can play on YouTube that will return to sender, that sort of thing. And that would be what I would recommend. However, it looks like you are actually going to be coming into some wealth here fairly soon. But you're to be quiet about it because you do have this false person who's kind of waiting in the sidelines to pounce and take what they can from you. All right. Can you give me clarity as to who this main female is, please? Give me clarity as to who this main female is. Okay. If you pray before you go to sleep, you'll get the answers to who this would be. Can you give me more clarity as to who this main female is? There's someone who you've had conflict with in the past. I've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. That did come out in the reverse. So I'm getting 2 messages from that. In regards to this person, they are all about appearances. They are all about, hey, life is perfect. I'm perfect, blah, 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 blah. But behind closed doors, they really have nothing. Everything that they have, they've taken from other people. They're very underhanded. They also have an extraordinary lack mindset, and that's why they continue to take from other people instead of doing what they need to do in order to get to that 10 of Pentacles for themselves. Now, the secondary message that I'm hearing in this is the fact that you have a choice between how you look at this. You can look at this as your betterment, seeing that this is getting you closer to your 10 of Pentacles, or you can focus on the here and now and see everything that's going wrong, even though it's actually going exactly the way it should, and focus on the lack mentality. Focus on feeling excluded, feeling like you don't have enough, feeling like you aren't enough or you're too much. But that's going to be really important moving forward, is to helping you process this and helping you in getting to where you need to go, is to get that mindset going where you're like, no, everything happens for me. Everything is information. Everything is directing me to get me into alignment with my mission. And some of this stuff needs to just be completely cut out. Okay. Now I'm being told the Phoenix. I am hearing sirens. I don't know if you can hear that. I was hearing sirens. That is not normal for my area. I live out in the country, and so whenever I hear that a siren, it is help is on the way. Okay, so don't worry your pretty little head about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be all right. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the Oracle of the Phoenix. I'm gonna pull one last card before grabbing myself some lunch because I'm a little hungry. This is going to be, let's see. All right, Spirit, what do you have to tell my collective about the current situation that they're in and how they can handle this? Okay. Desire and reality. I am going to pull the guidebook for that one. I love this one though. Purple is my favorite color, and the fact that it's a purple rainbow phoenix, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. And then Joker 2, water, anything is possible. Okay. Desire and reality. What can you do to achieve your goals? You are motivated, but the results you wish to achieve remain just over the horizon. This card has come to point you in the right direction. So you're being pointed in the right direction. This is like if you have wanted to detach from someone, you're just sick of their BS. This is what has to happen in order for that cord to be finally cut completely. This sparkling phoenix brings not just inspiration and clarity, but also courage into your life. Form a connection with it and gain new impetus. Close your eyes for a moment and place the card over your heart. Imagine breathing violet light throughout your body and read on. You are motivated, you strive for change and success, and the time has come for you to follow through with action. Forget all those smart and not so smart motivational quotes of the past. The solution lives in action. Simply wanting something does not mean you will achieve it. If you want to be someone you are not on your own path, but that is of someone else. And this will never lead you to where you want to be. Everything you need to achieve your dreams lies within you. The proof is the vision itself. The desire to fulfill this ambition would not exist if you did not resonate with it in your innermost being. All that stands in your way is doubt, resignation, and a lack of consciousness, lethargy, complacency, self-sabotage, habit, and lazy compromise. It is time to put an end to them all. Exercise. You may find this exercise more challenging than some of the others, but if you are motivated and keep your eyes on the prize, you will have hit the jackpot with this card, which sudden wealth came up and that had a jackpot. So that I'm using that as confirmation. Focus on the Phoenix by meditating with it intensively for 3 days. Keep it at the forefront of your mind. Keep on the forefront of your mind these 3 questions. What do I want? Where do I want to go? And what do I wish to achieve? What is my ultimate goal? Allow the questions to resonate in the room or space without actively directing them at the Phoenix. Instead, connect with the Phoenix, visualize it, feel it in your meditation and in your imagination. Enter the fire if offered the chance to do so. When the 3 days is up, make a collage that conveys in images both what you want and what you need to achieve this. This part of the exercise is very important, and you should be very honest with yourself. If your goal is to set up a healing center or a retreat, for example, but you lack the finances and your collage does not feature an image of money, then you have not understood that money is required to bring such dreams to fruition. If you want to sell something, perhaps energetic products, your own artwork, high vibrational malas, seminars, books, craft items, or healing sessions, and your collage does not depict large numbers of people, you have not grasped that you need customers to reach your goal. But through thorough and honest, and when your collage is, be thorough, honest, and when your collage is finished, put it to one side for a day, and then take a fresh look. Have you thought of everything? Put it to one side once more, and this time for a week. Then ask yourself again if you have forgotten something. Once your collage is complete, ask yourself what you want, and in just one sentence, write the answer on the collage before checking it for a final time if you need to add anything else. The next step is to perform a ritual that is best carried out during the full moon or on a day of the week preceding a full moon. In no case, choose a new moon. So this isn't about, okay. So don't do it on a new moon. We just got done with a new moon. And if you're watching this right now, I'm filming this on the 18th of May. We just had a new moon. So if you start this right now, you can actually get this done before the next full moon, which will be a blue moon. And I'm going to do this for myself. I think this is great. A waning moon can be counterproductive. Clean the room, cleanse your body, and put on fresh clothes. Arrange candles or tea lights in a large circle and sit down in the middle where your collage is beside you. Sit in silence for a few minutes. Now gaze at your collage as if gazing into an oracle, and smile as you do so. Your future lies within it, and it belongs entirely to you. Your future is real since you have manifested it through this collage. In some way, it has already arrived to you in the material world. You can literally see it in front of you. Now smile once more and be glad. Note, if you find that you are not actually looking forward to the future and that you see in your collage, stop the ritual and rethink things before making a new collage. If it makes your heart leap, however, bringing a warm inner feeling like a healing balm in a silent inner yes, continue. Focus intensively on the collage, taking several quick and powerful breaths in and out. Then hold your breath as long as you can. Now breathe easily and normally, fire breathing. Remain focused on your collage. Take a deep breath, and in your imagination, breathe the images that appear on your collage, your future into yourself. Repeat this exercise a total of 10 times. Finally, tear your collage into small pieces, laughing out loud as you do so. Laughing is so important. Laugh louder and laugh more. Once you feel that you have finished, stand up and pick up the torn pieces before doing anything that brings you closer to your objective. Post something appropriate on social media, send out a newsletter, write the first sentence of a novel. Over the next 8 months, whatever you do, always make sure that you give at least 100%. The ritual and the Phoenix have opened the door for you, but you must go through it yourself. Just do it. Okay. And then let me look up where Joker 2 is. 110. The Pegasus of the West brings you the wisdom of water and will guide you along your path of limitless potential. The power to cleanse and release is on its way. Be open to receiving it and recognize that anything is possible. What this card means. The card signifies that you are to receive a powerful ritual, which we just did. I mean, that's freaking amazing. Oh my goodness. Cleansing and potential will flow to you with increased strength over the next 5 days. Look out for relevant signs. The spirit world is watching. Exercise ritual. Perform this ritual at night on a full moon. You will need the cards, this book, 4 tea lights, matches, and a lighter, and a paper and pen. Take the 4 Pegasus Jokers from the deck and position them around you, face up, according to the points of the compass. Joker 1, south. Joker 2, west. Joker 3, north. Joker 4, east. Having selected and positioned the cards, sit down facing the Pegasus of water. Shuffle the remaining cards well, pick one from the deck, and lay it face down in front of you without looking at it. Deal the remaining cards face down around you to form a circle, a complete circle with the 4 jokers. You are now sitting inside the circle of cards, which you can see the faces, but you can only see the faces of the 4 jokers. Position the tea light behind each joker, just outside the circle. Place your hands on your heart and enjoy the moment of silence. Now call the angels of the highest divine light and ask them to form a ring of sacred light around you in the circle of cards. Visualize the ring of radiant light surrounding you. Turn each page in the circle face up, or each card in the circle face up, and repeat after each one, I am ready and open to new possibilities and potential. Pause after turning up each card and look at the image. Enjoy the moment. There's no need to rush. Now take the card that you place directly in front of you and without looking at it, hold it over your heart. Enjoy another moment of silence. When you are ready, take a look at the card, place it on the Pegasus of water. The issue can now burn and be completely transformed, disappearing from your life forever. Note that this card should be interpreted negatively. For example, if you have drawn the Lust for Life card, it will not be your lust for life that burns away, but rather within you, that anything within you that prevents you from feeling the creation of joy in your life. Consider the following issue. Consider the issue for a few moments, then smile and recite as follows. Pegasus of water, I call upon you. I am ready for the cleansing. Pegasus of water, your power now penetrates deep into this issue. Hosts of angels and your protection of light surrounds me. Now place the card on the Pegasus of water and recite. The strength of water now frees me. I am ready for deep cleansing. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, light becomes light. The issue crumbles within me. Through water and magic, I am freer than ever before. My great heart thanks you now. All my pain is at an end. Let it be so. Take a few deep breaths and resolve to let this issue go and free yourself from it. Decide upon an intention or affirmation and repeat it out loud. For example, may all lower energies that prevent me from experiencing pure joy in life be washed away from me or from my being with the power of water. Rejoice that you are being freed. This part of the ritual will sweep away any last doubts, hence its importance. Smile and laugh out loud. There is no reason not to be in a positive mood. Leave the card with the issue to be resolved on the Pegasus of water for 24 hours. Arrange the 4 tea lights around it, but for safety, make sure that they are not left alight, unattended, or overnight. Write your name on top of a slip of paper and place it under the 2 cards. The cards, slip of paper, and the candles will be placed on your altar. Okay. You've got homework. I do too. Let's do this thing. Let's get rid of all of this crap that's been holding us back, whether it's self-sabotage or whether it's sabotage from someone else, because I'm done. I don't know about you, but I am just over people being horrible, So it is time. And you know what? We deserve it. If no one's told you today, know that I love you. Take care.